Leave that.
Hey guys, we're going to make a spaghetti bolognese today. I hope you enjoy it. I say that because we're using our ingredients and we don't know how old they are. Since they've been in the freezer. We're joking. This is my assistant Nathan, who's actually the head chef. That's cook nice things, hopefully. Right, first of all, for a spag bol, we need mince, peppers, which are over here.
Onions.
Get the peppers.
Where's show my God?
Peppers and onions, which you're going to chop up and put in here to cook, ready. With some oil in the pan, just in case there's no stickiness. Plum tomatoes, which you can get cheaply from Asda. We're going to put in some pepper, curry powder, and we're going to put in the bolognese sauce, which consists of
Bolognese sauce, which consists of mainly, if you're doing home stuff, you really need tomatoes, some chopped tomatoes, always best. Get the pre-chopped, not these ones. You're gonna have to kind of chop yourself. Stick a knife in there and wiggle it about. You know what I mean? Okay. We need that, some tomato puree, and we also need whatever spices you care to chuck in an experiment. Which we've got some curry powder. Yeah, nice and spicy. With garlic salt. I'm not sure how, and black pepper stuff. Okay. Basically, that's the basic stuff we use. But all the main ingredient we need is lots of oil. Yeah. Right. Because obviously that oil obviously sets everything off nice. That's juicy. Blah blah. Okay. At the minute, so far in our little process, we've already started to cook the onions and the peppers. You want to have a look down there? It's all nice and smouldering away. And we got Charlotte, very pleased with herself that she's cooking. Yeah, she can cook nice things. Okay then.
This is not a run through, just to let you know, because we're actually cooking as we speak.
Yeah, because someone's sister got impatient. Okay, basically, right, what we need to do now, once this has started to brown, started to cook nicely.
Why the hell? Vegetables don't get cooked brown.
No, I know, I'm trying to say something else. Okay, once this is done now, we need to start adding some mince. But to give that a few minutes, because also we need to let the peppers just about soften up. Hopefully, sometime soon.
Right. Okay. It looks like it might be ready to do. Let's put the mince in. Dun, dun, dun. Ignore the Foster can, by the way. Me and Nathan have been drinking whilst doing this. Because it's taken a lot of courage to actually do this.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I said. The Foster can. Right. Okay, but first of all, we need to wash our hands. Nathan, show them the hands.
My hands are
Jazz hands, jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Washing. Oh yeah, and I need to do mine now anyway.
Well, you're not touching mince when you wash your hands.
Huh?
Okay.
Nathan,
Just when the peppers are starting to get nice and soft, as they look it, and the onions look about good, now we need to start we started to add the mince. Right. With the mince, you need to break it up with your hands, but very, very slowly. Obviously, get around. Once just be impatient.
If you're a vegetarian,
the whole lump
use
in there.
corn mince.
Corn mince would be better, but unfortunately, we don't have that today.
We're just grabbing all the ingredients from our kitchen. My mum's gone on holiday, so we just use what we can.
Okay. That's in there.
No, we still got left in there. Yes, Nathan, scrape it all in.
Okay, that's
and
done.
you have to wait for this to be brown.
You wash your hands again. Obvious reasons. Don't want to get any germs anywhere. Okay then.
Now we must wait.
Now we must brown. We have to stir it around. Make sure that all the mince is covered. It's covered. So just keep on tossing and turning.
Nathan likes tossing.
Thank you, Charlotte. So inventive these days.
We're not doing a very good job. Nate, calm down with that. But basically, we have to wait until it's calm for it to come. When it's brown enough to do it. This has gone really browny now. See all
Nice
the
and
colour?
browny, look at it.
Yeah.
Mmm.
And now we start adding the sauce. Dun dun dun!
Okay, so as we're a little pressed for time, we're going to start using some...
Louder.
Okay, as we're a little pressed for time, we're going to start using some
Domino
Domino
sauce.
sauce. This
Which
has
is
got extra spice, so it's like, top notch. Right, let's open the plant. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Sprayed everywhere.
You just add it in everywhere. And you start mix it a bit slower, Nathan. Because you don't want to spill it because it could stain clothing.
Viewers, I'd just like to point out that all that mess there was her.
Yeah, it was not. But anyway, as you can see, that seems to work. And this is where you could add spices of your own to see whether it tastes nice. Because generally, you want food to taste good.
And another little fact, if perhaps that your mint is too dry, even with the sauce, that's when you're starting to adding some chopped tomatoes. Sometimes it'll really bring out the flavour. I mean, really out the flavour. So we'll just give it a minute, see if this sauce settles and it gets absorbed. If it doesn't, then we're okay. If it does, then we start adding something to help along with that.
Sauce. Just like you. Oh, God.
Oops.
Oh yeah, by the way, kids, drink responsibly. This is not Pepsi in a Pepsi glass.
It's very questionable looking Pepsi from the manufacturers.
That's been here because I didn't want it fucking thing. Do you think this is too much sauce?
Okay, what we need to do that.
Right, because we have too much sauce, this is a problem. Yes.
I think young viewers, if you have this problem, basically you need to drain it. And there's a few easy ways of doing it. Either get a lid to the saucepan and hold that over a.
You got 4 arms, 3 arms.
Okay. You can get a saucepan lid and put it on it and hold it over a sink. If that doesn't work, then you're just going to have to use a spoon and have hold as much back as you can.
This is what we're going to be doing? Perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah, that.
Who good at the lid stuff?
It's starting to absorb a lot of it.
Oh, we've got a little lower heat then.
Yeah, might be actually.
At this rate, you need to put your thing on, well, the heat on a lower thing so it can, a lower heat. Duh.
Hence not to burn anything. It's okay. Okay, we can start adding some spice now.
We're going to start adding some spice, a little bit of tomato puree first before we do this, to absorb the moisture. Mix it in. We should put it on.
It's all with the sauce.
Sauce. We need a bit more.
Sauce. Done.
Okay. Did you just sing into catchy mode? Stop it. Nathan's being naughty. I was going to call him head cock, but I thought better not. Okay, next ingredient, garlic salt.
We don't need too much of this now.
We don't need too much of this now.
It's exclusive. Okay. Now, obviously, some real garlic would be more ideal, but that's just we're cooking with what we've got. Well, I think it's expecting. Now, next we're adding some curry powder just to add a bit more spice to the spice.
And then some coarse ground black pepper, which we're going to put in a bit of. Now, you don't want to put too much because it's probably going to be too much for you. It says in the label, too much. Oh, see, it's not actually that bad, but we could drain a little bit off.
Well, basically, we still get, well, another main point of view is if you actually want to, if you really want to cook well, you need to stop tasting as you go along. So, you know what, just be careful with it, don't put it in your tongue. You know, I've done that too many times. It's unbelievable. But we need to get a little tablespoon or teaspoon, if I can find one in this house that isn't mine.
And he's going to try some.
Try some.
Nathan, you may want to blow on it because it's going to be extra hot.
Extra spicy, man. Okay, that's very spicy.
Oh yeah, we put extra spicy sauce and we realised
Okay.
that we just put extra
I think
spicy.
for that, we have to add some leaf berries. Just to perhaps soften up a little bit. I'm not sure how that works out in my head, but we're just going to have to see. Not too much. When I say too much, I mean loads. There we go.
Sizzle, sizzle.
That's what she said. You know what that's this?
Nathan's now going to try another piece. Go. Sweetens it up.
Yeah, the lean has taken out most of the edge. It's quite nice. Yeah. Okay, with that, we need to add just a pinch of salt. If I can find salt. Oh, what do you add salt?
Talk a bit louder. Because when you walk away, you can't get it.
Okay. The best thing now, viewers, is to add a bit more salt. Perhaps a pinch of sea salt will do. I'm not sure what we have here exactly. Aha, we got table salt. I'll do.
Can't reach.
You guys will see this. Shall come down. Okay.
Baking powder.
Okay, what we've got here is some Sainsbury's table salt. Give that here. Viewers, we've just come across a remarkable discovery. We actually have Tabasco sauce. So, to give it a little bit of a kick, we're going to add just a small bit to it, just to see if it comes alive. Alright. Do you want to add some, Charl, for us?
I'm so we're going to die after this.
Not too much. We don't want to melt our faces off. That's enough. Okay. Mix that in.
Table salt, how much do you want for this?
Just put like a small bit in your hand and throw. Okay, we don't want to add too much salt to this. Charles got a small hand, so I think sure it's okay.
Probably less than this amount.
About half of it. Done? Cool?
Yep.
Stir that salt in, make it nice and salty. Okay, now we need to add another ingredient. Well, of course, forget the ingredients in it. We need to do the spaghetti. If we forget this, then we're going to end up with the sauce ready and nothing else left to eat it with.
But it's all you boiled ketchup. So it helps.
Yeah, it does.
You just wait for it to boil, and it should boil up the spaghetti bits, because you've got half